All right, hey everybody, this is Joe McCamey, General Manager of Marcrom's Pharmacy. I hope you guys are staying safe in this whole new world that seems like we're living in right now. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to check in with you though. I'm standing out here in front of our building. Hey Courtney, what's up? I wanted to check in with you, standing out here in front of our building right now. And through this process and through these changes, we have tried to do our very best to, hey Corey, we've tried to do our very best to make sure, what's up Michael Sievers? How's it going, man? We try to do our very best to make sure that we're helping you as safely and as efficiently as possible. And so sometimes safe and efficient in this environment don't always fully coexist. And so we are, I think most folks have really found our process to work really well. Now, we did figure out that there's been one piece of confusion because the local Sundrop out of Tullahoma was kind enough to let us borrow one of their trailers so that you can get checked in when you first get here. So our old banner out front said drive-through only, and it asked you to text us when you got. All right, so our old sign, actually, hey Taylor Rayfield, what's up Carrie? Hey Tara. Our old sign actually said to text us when you got here. And that text number still works. It's gonna work post coronavirus, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to post coronavirus. But it was confusing because some people would come and they would do exactly what the sign said when we were expecting people to come over to the drive-thru. So we've kind of fixed that situation. So when you get here, when you come visit Marcrom's Pharmacy right now, what we want you to do is check in at the Sundrop trailer. Okay, so where is the Sundrop trailer? Let's go check it out right now. Now, while I'm going over to the Sundrop trailer, they're actually about to start packing it up for the evening. I want to let you know, I know that here in Tennessee, we're lightening the restrictions and mandates and that kind of thing. And I want you to know that this is still very real. It's still out there, it's still happening. Just Google the pictures of New York and that kind of thing right now. It still very much exists and is alive out there and can potentially cause a lot of damage. So even though things are loosening restriction-wise, from here, your local pharmacy, we really encourage you to continue to put safe practices into practice. Continue to do a lot of social distancing type things, even though it feels like things are, gonna be loosened up here real soon. Because think about this. I mean, if on April the 30th, we're still under, guidelines and mandates, and then May 1st, all of a sudden, is the virus, dead? Is it gone? And it doesn't work that way, right? So still, we encourage you to be super, super cautious. I disconnected there for a second. Be very, very cautious and, take your fellow man into consideration as well, because you never know if you're carrying it. One of the interesting things about this virus is your peak time of being contagious is actually the day before you start feeling symptoms. So a lot of times people are like, well, I don't have any symptoms, so I'm not contagious. Well, that's not true with this. Whereas the flu, you tend to be more contagious after getting symptoms. So, and those are generalities, but that's what they're finding right now. But anyway, I've made it over to the Sundrop trailer. Okay, so this is where you'll check in. Amy's waving at you there. So we've got Amy in there today, right now. And Aiden, if I can get over to him. There's Aiden. Yeah, he's holding down the fort out here a lot. Now, normally, but when we're not at the end of the day, the side here, oh, he's gonna pop it up because he's just that good. Well, he's gonna try anyway. He's still, okay, there you go. I think Amy had to help him, but it'll be popped up like that right there. And you'll just come and stop, get checked in. We've got a computer set up out here to where they can let everybody know inside. Of course, we've got the great little stop sign right there as well that reminds you to just stop right here. We've had people just kind of fly right by, and Aiden's tried to show them some legs sometimes, but that that hasn't worked out real well at this point. But So that's kind of where our process is right now. We found it to work really well. What they're going to ask you to do, if your prescriptions are ready, likely we'll ask you to pull to the drive-through and get you checked out as fast as possible through there. Uh-oh, here comes Aiden. Oh, he's getting it closed now. If your prescriptions are ready, we'll likely have you pull to the drive-through and get you checked out as fast as possible there. If your prescriptions aren't quite ready yet, we'll have you pull back to the parking lot, and somebody will actually bring your prescriptions out to you when they're ready. Also, if the drive-thru is really backed up and your prescriptions are ready, we may send you to the parking lot there as well and get you helped as quickly as possible. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And again, I just want to encourage you to continue to practice social distancing, continue, even though things feel like they're starting to be lifted. I really encourage you to continue to be careful out there and to really be safe. Because the last thing we need is to see this thing kind of spike again, because that's going to cause a lot more trouble if it spikes again than it did the first time. So just continue to be careful and to be smart and to be wise out there. I want to just say thank you, first of all, to our staff for them being brave and for them being willing to come and to help continue to serve our community and surrounding areas. And I want to thank you guys as our friends and our patients and really our extended family for continuing to trust us with your health care and for continuing to be patient in what's a trying time for all of us. So we appreciate all the kindness that so many folks have given us and shown us, and I believe will continue to show. So with that, I hope you guys have a great evening. I hope this has been helpful to understand kind of where our processes are at this point. And be safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you soon.